So in this website exploit-db.com, you can find a lot of Google Docs available. So in this slide, there is only 7 to 8 docs is available. But if you are just moving in this website exploit-db.com, so you can find more than 1,000 docs available. So I will show around 5 to 7 docs. How can be used in this Google search? Then you can be understand how exactly how it's working. So for the practical, only require the Google search engine. We start the Google search engine and
Uh,
now is it working? Hello everyone. Can you hear my voice? Yes. Okay.
yes.
Great. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
for the practical, you just need to be open the Google search, and here I'm just I will be show the some docs practical. Okay. First one is the in title. Just use the in title space your keyword. So in title will be filter the keyword in the title. Like example, we have the page. If we have the page, so there is the title, URL, text, body, everything is there. So we are just filtering the keyword in the title. So you can use the in title for the title filtering. So that time you can be see the result. Big difference between the result. Like suppose if I'm just going to any title without Google Docs. So let's see the result. Like Sahil, my name is just I'm searching. Okay, so here you can see the result is 4,80,000. Okay, now if I'm just going to use the in title, so now you can see 14,200 only. So there is a big difference in the search result. You can see there's a big difference when I'm just using the file rack keyword. So that time we have the result around in millions. Okay, and after adding the title keyword, after that you can see we have the result only in the thousand. So this is the major difference without without dock and with dock. So here in title column Sahil Rai, and then now next doc next is the about the in URL. Like if you wanted to search a particular keyword in the URL, in the URL example, if I am just have this website exploit-db Google hacking database, so it just wanted to filter your keyword, and you if you wanted to result in the URL a particular keyword, so you can be use the in URL. Uh, Doc. So without doc, I will be show example, and with doc, I will be show the example. Hacking. About hacking, if you can see the result around 50 billion something is the two big results. Okay, and now I'm just going to filter with in URL. In URL colon hacking. Now you can see the result too short. So Google just showing the result with particular keyword. So in every URL, we have the hacking keyword. Hacking, if you are just in hacking. So every URL have the hacking keyword. So this is a very filtered result. So if we are using the Google Docs, so you will be get the usable result.
Sir,
So docs is just
hello,
docs are just filtering the unnecessary result.
hello, sir.
Okay. Yes. Who is that?
Sir, how we can use in
Hmm.
title and URL combine?
Hmm.
Suppose I
Sorry.
want to search. Suppose I
Hmm.
want to search about the admin login URL in
Hmm.
a particular
Hmm.
site. How we can
Hmm.
combine both?
Yes, yes, sir. I will be explain. Just keep patient. After
Okay, sir.
completing the one by one URL, so I will be show the practical with multiple URL. Okay, how can we use the multiple URL? Okay,
Okay, okay, sir.
don't worry, don't worry. Okay, so next one is the in text. Now, if you just wanted to keyword in the text in the it's main in the page body. So every page had the URL, title, and body text. So if you just wanted to filter in the text, then you can use the in text colon a keyword, your keyword. So I'm just going to use the hacking keyword. So now again, Google will be filter the result in text in the body of the page. So here you can see in automatically Google just blurring, showing the bold key hacking here. If you think the second result, so in the second also hacking. So everywhere you can see, and about result is so too filtered results. Okay, and without in text, if you are just searching about the hacking, so you will be get a more than billion result. Okay, so this is the big difference between searching with doc and searching with
Hello. Hello.
next next. So here with IBM.com, I got more than billion results. And if you are just see the result there, you can find a Wikipedia page, LinkedIn page, and another website like a Google, and another very unnecessary and unwanted result you can see. As a user, I am just looking for the IBM.com, but in the result showing the unnecessary result. So how can we filter the IBM website? So that time you can be use the site colon ibm.com. Okay. Now we have the result, very short listed result here. And if you are just looking in the search, then you can see every URL related to ibm.com. No any unnecessary and another website link. Only ibm.com. Here, ibm.com, ibm.com. On every page, if you are just jump on the page number 10, then here you can see on the page number 10 also we have only related to ibm.com result. If you are just jumping on the another page for page number 14, so still we have the ibm.com result. So this is the so filtered result, only ibm website showing in the search box and search result. Okay, means through the docs, Google Docs, you can be filter the results, you can be used, you can be find, and you can be uh, uh, you can also find the vulnerable URL, vulnerable pages, vulnerable websites. So many things you can be do with the Google Docs. So I was performed a practical related to a plain search, like we was used a very plain and common search with doc. Now just we are going to search as a hacker point of view, is how hackers just using this things to find the particular vulnerability in target. Example, if I just wanted to find the PDF file in the ibm.com, so how can we use? So that time you can use site ibm.com slash space file type is colon dot pdf, space also required, and enter. So I'm just using the file type. You can also use the file type, and you can be filter the extension, file extension, like a PDF, MP3, video, any types of extension you can be filtered in the Google search. So now you can see in my search, I got the PDF, only PDF files in my search, and which is the related to ibm.com, because in the search we have only IBM website and we have the PDF file. So like that, you can be find the project related to a PDF file. You can be find the IBM assignment in the Google search through the Google Doc. In the same way, like if I am just looking for the site ibm.com and in URL login pages, login. Okay, so you can be find the only login pages. Yeah, here you can see I got login page. This one first, second, third. Hmm. Here you can see sign into ibm.com. This is login page and another. Yeah, here login commands is showing. Another here is some mm, article is showing. Here is also, so just Google filtering which URL have to login uh, uh, keyword. Hmm. So here you can find very useful information also, because here you can see some source file is showing in website, and cookies detail and all these things is showing. Again, go back to the search, and same like you can also use the random website if you don't want to filter the particular website. If you just wanted to filter the random site, so that time you can use in URL colon login dot php. So you can see here is the login pages. Hmm. This is the login page. Another, let me check. This is also a login page. This is also a login page. Yeah. So we got the very filtered result, and easily with one doc we found it so many login pages. So same like you can also filter the this type of administrator, admin admin.php. You can use with extension and without extension. No problem. You can use like only admin, so it will be so the admin in the URL. You can also use the admin.php, admin.html, admin.aspx. Okay, so you can just know to knowledge about the in the only about the docs, how many docs is available and how can we use in at the same time multiple types of operator, and you can be find the very useful information in Google search through the docs. Okay, when I'm just going to search admin.php, then you can see administrator panel, administrator control panel. So I got a lot of administrator panels, website administrator panel in the search. So here we have the administrator panel. So same like here, you can use another suggest. You need to use the command, use the website exploit-db.com. Here you can find the more than 1,000 exploit archives. Here you can see the total number of the exploits and total number of docs in this website. Here is the doc list. You can also see the latest docs. This is released on the 16 to 2017. So let me try any one from here. Just for the password. This is especially for page containing the login portal. File containing the username, file vulnerable, file containing the password. Just use this one. Search. Yeah, hello. Yes. Hello. Hello. Hello, I can hear you. Do you have any doubt? No?
Yeah, I had one doubt. Sorry. Can I?
Yes, you can.
Now, these search process that we are doing, will this be keeping track of by someone?
No. This is especially for only for the keyword filtering. You can be filter the keywords.
Okay.
You can also, like if you wanted to just track the any person, so you can be filter your result with name. You can also use the name, person name. Okay. But this is not specific for the person tracking. This is only for the filtering your result, filtering your unnecessary result in Google search. Okay.
Okay. Now you said something like hacker point of view. That's why I asked. So will this be kept track of by someone who is searching? I'm searching.
No.
You will keep track of those things like that. I asked.
No, it's not possible. This is as a hacker point of view, especially for the just keyword searching. You can be find the password files. You can be find the vulnerabilities in the Google search with this. Okay, so here in this in the exploit DB, you can see here we have some docs which is showing the file password.
Yes.
So how can you just select all and search in Google?
Okay.
So now I got some results. Here you can see the results. According to this doc, it will be show the Wireshark captured file, which is containing the password. So here in this search, you can see the PCAP file, capture file in the website. So let me try any another, which is have the file containing the password, site, GitHub. Okay. File containing the password. Okay. This one. Search. So here you can see we got the one more file where we get the so many password, username password is there. Okay, so here in this website exploit-db you can find the docs and detail here how can be used and why this doc is available and what types of things can be performed this particular doc. That's it.
Hello.
So this practical also has been completed. Now just moving into
Hello.
next. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, I have a question actually. That you have just opened multiple files containing the user ID and passwords.
Yes, yes.
So, can you describe me what is the use of the passwords and IDs that are given in that file?
In this in that file, so this is the any particular website username password. Okay, so I'm just using the random docs. You can be use this doc for the particular website, like just suppose I just wanted to looking for the password in the IBM web IBM.com. Okay, so that
Mhm.
time you could be just customize your doc accordingly you, because there is a random and random doc is showing which can be so the your website password. Okay, so you
Can you
need to when
show
you hmm,
can you show us with an example?
yes.
It would be much more clear actually, because we'll be
Hmm.
able to also know how to edit the DOS commands and all.
So just go to in this website and Google hacking database. So just first off, you need to be use your doc, which doc you wanted to use, file containing the password. Like just suppose I just wanted to look find the password of website, any particular website. So here is the doc which is working in Google search. So these docs are already tested in the Google and it's working perfectly. So you need to be find any one particular. Okay. So here is like a file containing the password in title index of the ccam.conf file. This is a particular configuration file containing the user and password on the ccam server. So this one is especially for this particular server, CC AM server, because the file's configuration name ccam.conf file. So this is not for me. Like I'm just going to perform against the IBM.com. Okay, so I just looking for the perfect which is work with the IBM. Hmm. The site GitHub no intex EAV, the file containing the user password Node 32 virus. This is especially for the Node 32 antivirus account. So I just first we need to be just select the particular according to your usage. Okay, just like we can use this one. Like here is the URL Yahoo site admin. Okay, and credentials. It will be for the credentials. Google Doc, especially for exploit title Yahoo hosting DB credentials, Yahoo database. So here you can be also just change the website name like IBM site admin like that. So let me try. I'm not sure about what will be the result, but I'm just showing you how can be used in your particular website. This one especially for the Google, Yahoo. Yahoo website. So, but if you wanted to customize, so you can be customized like this: your website name, IDN, site admin. But in the search result, it's not showing, means there is no any IBM underscore site admin credentials in the database of Google search. Okay, so let me check any another. Hmm, file type password, and this is the management extension. No. Hmm. So this one you can also use this one for search the this doc locate the file containing the FTP password. Okay, so you can use this one and you can identify if you do not use the particular website, so it will be scanned randomly in the Google search. Like suppose without any website, if I am going to search, so it will be searched randomly for the all websites. So, but this is not working. So many are not working, and here we need to be used only one. So this is showing only one result, and like if you just wanted to search in particular website, site colon, you can be at the filter for the particular site, ibm.com. Okay, like that. So still we don't have the any result. So you need to be like used like that. You need to be just give the effort. Your effort is to search for the particular website, and you can use like that. Okay, understand?
It's yet not clear, sir.
No, exactly what the doubt. Let me just tell
The,
your doubt.
the doubt is exactly this thing that you are facing the same issue right now, because we have multiple URLs, but I'm not sure what to edit and how to make it in use. That's the main problem.
A simple thing. I just wanted to find the PDF file in the IBM.com. Okay, so I can use like that site IBM.com. Okay, so it's totally depends on the site. It could not be depends on the vulnerability, depends on your keyword. Maybe it will be available or not available. Okay, sometimes it will be show the result, sometimes it will be not show the result. Why? Because it totally depends on the site. Suppose if I'm just looking for the PDF in the IBM website, and if there is no PDF, so result will be none. Okay, and if there is the PDF, so result will be so. Example site ibm.com, and then file type
But basically, if you would say
column
like the
dot PDF.
if
Okay.
we talk about, sorry,
I can hear you.
basically if we talk about the usernames and passwords like Facebook, Gmail, Yahoo, and other mailing service and sites, they basically all have the same file type for accessing the ID and passwords. Means to store the ID and password, because if they won't have the ID password stored, then we won't be able to log in again onto that same website, right? So that was the main
No.
question I was asking
I
about.
didn't. I didn't get you. Can you repeat your question? What you are saying exactly?
The thing is basically like Gmail, Facebook,
Okay.
and other
Yes.
social networking sites, they all have a database containing their ID and passwords stored
Yes.
in
In the
some
database.
server or some location. Okay,
In the,
but the problem is they all have a file type containing the same thing. So I was just trying to know that how to access that file, because each
No.
server
So
has the file on some.
let me explain. Google Doc works with the vulnerable website, not work with the secure website. If you are just specified your target, like if you are specified I just only wanted about the vulnerability on the Facebook, I just wanted the Facebook database data, Facebook and username password, so it's not possible. They are using the security, they are also done all these things. This is the basic VAPT methodology, vulnerability assessment penetration testing. So they have been already tested the website, they have been already patched the website. But if you are just going to perform this testing in for the new client, for the new website, so you will be follow this step to check कि our client website is vulnerable or not vulnerable. Client website can be view the detail in the search or not detail. Okay, so you are just checking the vulnerability. I am not saying you could be forcefully to dump the password of any particular any database. You cannot do. Only Google will be show which is the vulnerable website, which is not secure. Okay.
Okay, means you would say we can use this just for the testing purpose to test our websites
No, no,
and
not
to
testing
make it
purpose.
secure.
You are just performing for the vulnerability testing. Like suppose I am just going to create a website. Okay, simply I am just going to create a website on the web server. I have been done all development things, means I have been performed the SEO in the Google search. I have done the Google search parameter and everything. So my website is listed in the Google search. Okay, when I am just going to search about my website. Now you are a pen tester. I given you assignment. You just need to be check the vulnerability in my website. So as a tester, you will be check ki my website listing or not listing, and what types of listing is there. There is any credential is showing in Google search or not showing. Okay. So you need to be just test the vulnerability. If you got the vulnerability about my website during the testing through the Google Docs, so you will be report me your website just disclosing the database information in Google search, your website just disclosing the user credentials and very useful information for the hacker. You need to be patch out this. So you cannot forcefully the exploit the any database. Only you can be exploit which is already vulnerable. Okay.
Okay, so you want to say we can just use this thing as a testing purpose for our own website or for some website company or software company like.
Yeah, everything what I was taught from since morning, everything about just testing for the pen testing for the security implementation. Means we was done the footprinting, we was done the network footprinting, DNS footprinting, who is footprinting. So why we was done all these things? We are only for learning purpose to after that we can be perform in client side, we can be perform for the our website or company website, and we can be test the vulnerability level, we can be find the vulnerability, all these things. So only we are learning for the testing purpose, not
Testing
for
purpose.
the hacking. You are just targeting I just wanted the particular database on the particular website and it will be work or not work.
Okay, but I was just confused regarding the title that you have the PPT with. It was showing as in the bottom. It was showing as CEH. That's why I thought it
Certified
would be
ethical hacker.
something like, yeah. That's what I just got confused with that title.
So what the mean of CEH, certified ethical hacker?
Yep. And hacking goes
What the
directly
mean
to
of?
the illegal activities.
Yes, so certified ethical hacker man, you need to be learn hacking ways. Like here is the simple thing. If you want to catch a thief, you also think like a thief. ओके,
Correct.
मीन्स
Correct.
चोर को पकड़ने के लिए चोर के नजरिए से सोचना पड़ता है। तो सेम थिंग, हैकर्स को अगर आपको पकड़ना है या रोकना है, तो यू आल्सो नीड टू बी नॉलेज अबाउट द हैकिंग, कि हाउ दे आर हैकिंग द वेबसाइट। so they are also doing the same things, they are doing the footprinting. So you can hack a website through the vulnerability. Without vulnerability, no, it's not possible. हम किसी भी साइट को हैक करते हैं तो उसकी vulnerabilities एक्सप्लॉइट करते हैं। लाइक एग्जांपल, अगर आप सर्च करते हो गूगल में जाके न्यूज में या कोई भी रिलेटेड टू साइबर केस या साइबर न्यूज, तो वहां पे क्या होता है, hackers exploit this vulnerability and compromise the service. Hacker exploit the hard breed vulnerability and compromise the government server. Hacker compromise hack this firewall vulnerability and compromise the server. So exactly they are just um, using the vulnerabilities. Okay, so without vulnerability they cannot be compromised. If you are not vulnerable, so how can be possible to crack? It's
Correct.
nothing, no, not possible. Okay, so
Okay.
we are exploiting the vulnerability. We are only exploiting the particular vulnerabilities. Without vulnerability is not possible. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. So
Excuse me.
we are learning ki how can we find the vulnerability. In this CS certified ethical hacker, we are learning कि how can we find the vulnerability. And one more thing, एक दिन या दो दिन की क्लास में means 16 hours की क्लास में you cannot become a black hat hacker. You are just learning the beginner level uh, 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 education. So after that, you also require so many effort from your side. You require so many time to expend in the cyber security in ethical hacking. After that, you can be able to exploit the vulnerability. Right now, just you are a kid. You are just learning the steps only. See how can we follow the steps in the cyber security. Okay.
Okay.
Hello,
Yes. Hello.
Sahil, Ashwin.
Yeah. Fine.
Yeah. You mean to say that in this exploit database, you'll have only the websites which are already being checked for
Yes.
vulnerability. Yeah,
Hmm. Yes.
that is the main thing you want to say. So it will be
Yeah.
updated every now and then.
Sorry, I didn't get you. Means
Will that website be updated with the new sites which are vulnerable?
yes, yes. Exploit-db regularly update. You can see there. There is the latest data is available.
Yeah,
You can
I
see
saw
the
that.
date. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. So just understand the concept of the CEH. Exactly, we are learning how can we exploit the vulnerability. Okay. We are just learning the how can we exploit the vulnerability. How can we find the vulnerability. Footprinting, what the mean of footprinting? Just try to find the just try to find the information, and after that footprinting we will be perform the scanning. What the use of foot scanning? Just try to find the vulnerabilities, loophole and weaknesses into your target. Okay, means totally mean what the mean of yes, just finding the vulnerabilities and loophole. Okay, now do you have any doubts? Hello.
No,
Yeah,
sir.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
great, great,
No,
great.
sir. It's okay.
You can ask me any doubt. Don't worry. But I'm a trainer. Okay, my role is just clearing your all doubts and related. You can ask me anytime. But like you, if you have the confusion, ki we will learn the hack the everything. This is not possible. You
Yeah.
are just learning ki how to secure yourself, how to protect yourself, how to protect your system, network, all these things. Okay. Okay, so go back to the practical. Now, what is the next? So, mhm. In this slide, we have the some references website like Meta, Google, uh, cartography, and Google Scanner. So many another reference website is available. And in this slide, we have the footprinting and pen testing. So this is the step and theoretical part. So I'm just going to skip this. You need to be just
Sir,
read itself.
sir,
Yes,
sir. I asked you in the past time about the robot.txt file. What is the use of
yes,
that?
correct. Sorry. I forgot that. Now I'm just going to explain about this one. Robot.txt file is the particular file which is available in our server. You can be create in the server. Example, when I am just creating a website. Okay. Example, like here is the exploit-db.com. So we can be define the rule through the robot.txt file. Okay. What is the robot.txt file? This is a common text file which is defining the rule for the Google search for the Google search. Example, just when we are just going to create a website, so we are just indexing the website in Google search. Without indexing, your website will be not shown in the Google search. Okay, so you need to be just indexing the website. How can we index the website? So you that time you require to use the Google uh, site admin just providing to indexing the website. So that time we required a HTML file and just add into our server. After that, Google just indexing the all URL which is available in the website. Guys, just give me 2 minutes. Okay, some background noise here. Just give me 2 minutes. Yeah, hello everyone. Just I'm back. Hmm. So we were talking about the robot.txt. A robot.txt is the rule for the Google search bot, which is just indexing the website. So you can be define the rule in the Google robot.txt. Like suppose if I just want, I do not wanted to index my login pages, my particular website directory. Example like in the exploit-db. So here's the so many directories. If I am just going to click on remote exploit, so here is the directory name remote. If I am just going to using this cell code, so here's the cell code. So like suppose if you don't want to show cell code directory or particular pages in the Google search, so you can be filter through the robot.txt. You can be create the rule in the robot.txt. So there is so many online website which is the creating the Google robot.txt file, and you need to be generate the robot.txt file, define the rule for the pages, which pages Google cannot be indexed in the search. So you can use robot.txt generator. Okay. So here you can be create the robot.txt file. here is the robot.text exact code. Here you can be allow and disallow. So if you wanted to disallow any particular directory or pages, so here you can be at the list like if I just don't want to list my admin directory, admin. Okay, so I will be add into my robot.text. So here you can see disallow admin. Like if I just wanted to disallow this particular another particular directory like user dot user directory. So I can be add this one also. So like that you can be add the directory. So what will be happen when the Google will be indexing your website? So Google cannot be index this particular directory because you are just disallowing. He cannot Google cannot index this particular directory in this search when you are just searching the website. Example, when I am just going to search for the IBM.com. So sometimes search engine just showing the sensitive directory, sensitive path, which is very useful for hackers. Just hackers using this doc and easily they can be index your sensitive directory. So that's why we are using the robot.text to disallow a particular directory listing. But this is also very disadvantageous because most of the hacker and everyone know about the uh, 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 robot.text. So easily they can be explore the robot.text file. Example, just if I just wanted to looking for robot.text file in the IBM.com. So directly you need to be put the URL website IBM.com and slash robot.text file. So here you can see the link, disallowed link. So easily you can be understand the link. So there is a disallowed link, common error pages, RG and CGI, common gateway interface file, and www file. That's it. So this is robot.text file, and you can be allow and disallow, and you can be create the rule for Google indexing, and you can also directly access from the any website. Here in the IBM.com, you can see robot.text file easily accessible, and we can be identify what is what the directory and what the URL they don't wanted to index in Google search. Here is the list of directories and URLs. So that's it is done. Now just moving
Sir,
into next practical. Yeah.
sir, how a hacker can use a robot.txt for accessing a admin? Sometime maybe a site allow the admin directory to access in the Google Docs. So how we can use that?
Or simple like when I am as a simple user when I'm searching about the IBM.com, so I cannot see these links.
Yeah.
Means this. So directly just copy this link and searching using the URL here. Then you can be access. Sometime you can be find the sensitive directory, but it's not accessible. Why? Because they are using some ST access rule in this server. We can be also create the ST access rule for the directories. No nobody can be access the this particular directory. So, but this is the different thing. We are just if you are accessible, then very good. Now again, I'm
Okay.
just going to check the RC. Let me check what is in the RC. In the RC, oops, that's not right. So IBM is the big website, so they are just using the rule and they are security. But in the vulnerable website, who have the vulnerability, so they are just easily listing the directory. You that time you can find the source code, source files in the website. Example like let me show. Just go to Google and search about this website. Example, Ritik rules, Ritik Roshan official website. Okay, I have been checked on this website. This website vulnerable with Google Docs, with this vulnerability directly listing. So when I'm going to use site name colon and in URL, in the URL index pages, yeah, just showing the index page here. Let me check. In the Google search result, it's not showing, but if you are using the advanced scanning tools like Acunetics, so that time it's showing the very some critical information. Let me show. I was used the Acunetics. This is the vulnerability scanner on the website. Here is the website restrict rule scanning result. So these tools are also using the Google Docs, but there is a predefined rule and inbuilt database which is searching for the Google Docs vulnerability in the target website when you are just scanning the website through the Acunetics scanner. So just it's launching. Wait. Just result is still loading, so just wait for only 1 minute. Maybe it in 1 minute it will be loaded.
Hello. Sahil?
Yes,
Yeah, report.txt file is just a filtering file, right?
yes. Means as an admin, you can be create the rule.
Okay.
See what do you want to filter in the Google search, and what
Okay.
do you want to disallow, or what do you want to unfilter in the Google search.
Only in Google search or any search engine?
Any search engine means
Any search engine.
Google, yeah, search in the Google, in the Bing, in the
Okay.
Yahoo, on every search engine.
Okay. Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, one more thing. In the morning, you show that HT tracker,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
If my website is very much secure, through that application, nobody should be able to mirror it, right? Is that possible?
Yes, is that possible? You can be do with my website sahilla.in. You cannot be create the mirror of my website.
Okay.
Hmm.
So
So here we go. Yes. So
for
you
that thing, you should know this HTML or PHP codes and all those things.
no. It's not related to HTML PHP code. This is
Okay.
related to server. So you need to be create the rule on your server.
Okay.
Yeah. So we need to be just disallow the crawling, website crawling.
Okay.
Hmm.
That is in server security.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Do you use a separate tool for that, or is it built-in support?
No, there is a built-in support. You need to be configure your server.
That is web server.
Yes, and you can also do with the coding also, but through the server is the easy way to just
Okay.
do these things. Okay, we have the
Okay.
multiple options. We can disable these things.
Mhm.
Okay, so we got the search result here, scan result. Here you can see in the bottom side here SQL error and GSDB. What is the GSDB? Google Hacking Database. Google Hacking Database. GSDB SQL error. If you are just checking the detail, another SQL error message. This is the message can be display the username, database path name, and parcel SQL code. All of which is very helpful for hackers. And what is this vulnerability description? This is the description for the alert of the contributed by the GSDB Google Hacking Database community. It makes certain inappropriate languages. Okay, so how can we exploit this vulnerability? Here is just pages listed. You can see list of vulnerable directories, interview directory, JavaScript directory. Okay, so so many directories is vulnerable when you are just scanning through the tool. So how can we exploit? So here just I have the website Ritik. So here we have the website and just going to check any headline. Okay, in the headline, so we can be exploit this particular directories. So you need to be just use this directory listing pages. So I'm just going to use here. Here is the display art.php f name is equal to media zone, and this is particular file dot text file. So I'm just going to remove this file, and you can be print any file index.php. Why I'm just using the index.php? Because in this vulnerability, in this scanner vulnerability, it's showing so many directories and pages with vulnerable index.php, and then execute. So after that, you can see I have the website with some error. In the website, we have the error. So many errors is showing in the website here. So what is this? This is the index file source code we can be view. So this is type of disadvantage of Google Docs vulnerability. And now here you can see in URL I include dbinfo.inc.php. This file including the database information. So I'm just going to copy and remove this file index.php and try to print this one. So you can see I got the username password here. Username, password, database name, localhost details. So I got the very useful information through the Google Docs and methodology. Okay. So same like you can use the another docs, and you need to be just identify the vulnerability first. So you can use the manual Google search, or you can use the scanning tools like Equinetics. Equinetics also using the Google hacking database keywords operator in the background, but there is the automatically automatically searching for the vulnerability. In manual, this is just little bit tricky and hard to find the vulnerability, but tool can be find easily. Okay, so let's back to the practical. So our footprinting also has been done. there is some theoretical part is remaining, so you need to be just read itself. Now I'm just going back to the next module. What is our next module? In the footprinting, we have remaining some topics. Any who is Pokio, Marzigo, ST tag, website copier, we have to be done. DSCP spoofing has been remaining, and DOS attack with Kali. So we will go through the any who is Pokio. This is also remaining. What is the any who and Spokio? This is the people search. You can be search a particular name. You can be search a particular email address on web. Means you can be track the people. You can be find the particular people information through the any who or Spokio. This is the online website any who. So you can use this website or Spokio. People search, white pages, find people. So you can use any website. So here is you require to first name, last name, and city. But this website working for the US country, not for India. So I'm just recommend this one, second one, Spokio People Search, and it is working perfectly with this one. Social means with email address. Because if you are just going to use the name, so name, a lot of people have the same name. But if you are using the email search, so it will be provide the very filtered and useful information about the particular because email address is the unique.